want to ask you, what is or what means self-discipline to you?
Self-discipline, to me, self-discipline is when I want to do something and when I do it, and if there is any disturbance from my own side. This definition, I can give you a good example that will make more sense to an answer to this question. So if I want to learn Kung Fu, we have mostly 6 hours training a day. So if I want to train for 6 hours, to me discipline is not that I'm training really hard in those 6 hours. To me the discipline is what I do apart from that 6 hours that make me train smoothly in those 6 hours. At what time I sleep, at what time I wake up. When I sleep, what are the problems I face? My mobile phone, if I indulge in talking with other people, if it's something which is useful to improve me, then it's good. But if it's just about gossip, it will drain me. If I wake up early in the morning, I don't want to wake up because my eyes painful, they want to sleep more. I'm in my warm bed, I don't want to get out. I know why I'm feeling like that, because I slept late last night. To me, the most disciplined thing is that I must know what I should do, not on the ground, because if I'm on the ground, I know I'm going to train really hard, because that's not discipline, because anyway I'm going to do it, because Shifu is there who is looking at me, so I will be in discipline. But to me, the real discipline happens off the ground. It's the night which will decide how my next day will be. It's the morning which will decide what I eat, how much I eat. If I eat too much of food because it's very tasty, then I know I'm gonna burp every time I'm gonna run. So it will distract me, it will disturb me. If I'm in the training, if I'm talking to some person about a thing which makes no point at that moment, it will distract me, because I'm just thinking out of the present moment which I am in right now. So discipline is to prepare yourself for thing what you want to do it.
What does freedom mean to you?
Freedom?
Or what is freedom to you?
What is freedom to me? To me, freedom is when there is no restriction or resistance inside me. I want to make a film, that is my freedom. But I know to make that film, I have to write every day on my screenplay. But there is a resistance, procrastination, I'm procrastinating, I'm delaying. Every time I try to write down a scene of that film, the salty chips comes in my head. I go to get the salty chips, I eat that, I feel like, okay, now I will write. I write 2 lines and I feel like, I think I need some sweet. So I go and get a chocolate. Yes, I'm free to do both of the things, but it is an illusion to me, because I lost that time. So to me, freedom is when I am free from these temptations, from this resistance which is pulling me. Because at the night, after the days passed, I regret. I shout at myself that you had a chance, you had 24 hours to do that work, but you didn't do it. You wasted that on food, you wasted that on watching videos, or you wasted on just doing things which is not useful, even after knowing that what you want to do. Why? You're free to do that, but you still didn't do it, because there was these things which were holding me. So to me, freedom is when I'm free from this resistance which is inside me, which tempts me, which pulls me back.
I'm gonna ask you the third one. What to you is self-love?
Thank you for asking that question. Self is okay, I'm loving myself. Love. Love means expansion, endless expansion, growth. Where I don't change myself, I evolve. I transform into something more than I have expected. To self love, we must destroy. Destruction is important for self love. I cannot attach to myself, my old self. Just in the name of self love, I cannot do things which I enjoy. For example, I love myself, so I'll do everything myself feel happy. Then I have to ask myself, what is happiness? As I told you, when I want to make a film, I'm making film because this is not something I want to do. It's coming naturally to me. It's something which, you know, saying inside me, do it, do it, do it. So when I listen to that voice which is coming from this self, I have to nurture that, because nurture is the process of that love. But what I do in name of self-love, I start giving me those sweet chocolates because I feel happy. But then I ask myself, I really feel happy? It's very momentary. I feel happy very momentary. As far as it's in my mouth, I feel good about it. And I call it self-love. But that's not self-love to me. I asked further question. When I say the self-love is something which transforms me, and transformation only happens when I leave something behind in order to go bigger, like eagle. Eagle loves itself so much. There's a moment comes where it takes out all the feathers. It break their beak by hitting the stone or a hard substance. They hit until it breaks. With that beak, they also take out their claws. Why they do that? It's so painful. But that eagle knows what that is doing, because when they do it, after 3 months, he has new sharp beak. He has beautiful feather, shining, powerful, which can make a lift and fly the sky in the wind. Claws that can hold their prey in one go, no second chance. Loves. That's the way they transform. To me, self-love is transforming, and while you transform, in order to transform, we must cut down and take our things off which make us which stop us and which make us feel that we are loving ourselves, but it's not actually loving, it's more attaching. So freedom, self-love and discipline, they are not different. They are all in one, and they are all connected with each other, like a tree's branch. If you see, the tree branches are different, but the trunk is one, which is grounded. That's self-love.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for asking these good questions. But it is also to self-reflect that how much I know about myself through this question.
Yeah, thank you for the courage to be in front of a camera with questions you don't know yet before what I'm gonna ask.
Yeah.